the session start.
Oh boy.
Off to a great start already.
I made sure to make that I made sure to make that noise extra fucking loud for you guys.
Oh yes, taking a hit from the bong, I see.
It's espresso, son, but don't worry, I can do both. Alright.
So he's got like the... I don't know.
Yeah, I got a can of espresso. Alright. Now for a little session recap, because 2 of our episodes got fucked up audio. Episode 2 had an issue where they could only hear me and not the players, which sort of is a little bit awkward. And then episode 3 had no audio at all. But now that we've actually fixed that shit, here's a little recap of the things in between, because I removed the other 2 videos from the playlist because they were done fuck ups.
Yeah.
So, our heroes are a band of hired guards for a politician by the name of Theo Nikolai, overlooking his passage from the cold depths of his keep up north to the warmer central capital of Eregir, for a political campaign to try and establish some of his socialist ideals. However, while turning a bend on the edge of a 60-foot cliff, a mysterious marksman shot their horses down and sent the entire carriage plummeting down. Scrambling from the wreckage, our heroes and Theo were the only survivors of the wreckage, with the driver and other guards killed from the fall. Limping their way through a fight with some wolves, they find themselves at the home of a nice peasant couple, expecting a child soon, and were granted shelter from the storm to rest. The tiefling white necromancer delivered the baby, and in the following night the party caught a changeling stealing it for a hag in the area. They dueled the changeling and managed to luckily take him down without killing the baby by accident. Though not to say without a few injuries from all parties involved. Being thanked for their heroic deeds, the couple packed them some lunches and gave them directions to Dunsdale, where they met a traveling fortune teller that goes by the Soul Caller. This lady told their fortunes for a small fee through tarot cards. Kyan got the star, indicating that he will be tasked to be creative, and when the time comes he must be diligent against illusions and manipulation. Dre, the elven fighter and son of Theo, drew the Empress card and became quite agitated when asked how his mother was doing at the time, with the Soul Caller implying she knew more than she was letting on. Lastly, Marius, the human archer, drew the Death card and was told, for the sake of everyone he met as well as himself, he should exercise caution. Then he was handed a silver pendant of a skull with amethysts for eyes. They continued their journey, and after narrowly escaping the spreading corruption of vampiric trees, they met a traveling merchant who sold magic items and took a rest there. However, with Dre and Theo running off ahead, they had no choice but to chill around the town of Dawnkeep until they found a lead to keep to either them or a job. Luckily, they found a job in the form of a fabled paladin named Gallison, who neglected to keep watch of an Azamar child and offered 20 gold pieces up front and 30 gold pieces later to a kobold cleric named Rolf to find him. Rolf informed the party of his job to boast about his swindling skills, but wound up being sidetracked with them as Marius decided to patrol town doing vigilante work. He quickly found the base of operations of a crime gang and charged in for combat, but alas, after taking 3 men on his own, being outnumbered was his undoing, as he was knocked out and dangled by chains above a shark tank. The party found him held hours later, and after a clash with the gangs, including several people being fed to sharks, they managed to win the fight. However, not only did they fail to finish off Mr. Tartar, the Minotaur crime boss, but they took a casualty in the form of Kine, who was gored while trying to flee. Marius tried to stop the bleeding, but sadly, it was a little bit too late for him, and the pendant on Marius's person started to glow, before the gem's eyes shattered and Kine dissolved into purple flames, leaving his fate uncertain, and our heroes a healer short. It is directly after the clash. You guys, Marius has gathered his gear from a box labeled douche's shit, and you guys are sort of limping your way out of the hangar ish type of, sorry, forgot the, why did I forget the name of that? So, warehouse, there we go. You guys are limping out of the warehouse. I'm retarded. I woke up like an hour ago.
The warehouse.
I'll bring that robotic pseudo dragon with me.
Alright. Its
Right.
eyes, it is still ticking, by the way, indicating that it is still on. But it seems to have, be dormant as it's not being handed commands yet. And directly outside, you see the grunt that you spared. He is actually knocked over into the wall directly outside.
Huh.
He's still up, but he's just like not getting up.
Didn't he get shot in the back of the head? Wait, I'm just gonna go over.
No, it was the guy you basically spooped off.
Okay.
I think.
Yeah.
Either way, that or a random grunt. Oh no, continuity's sake, I honestly don't give a shit. I just want a dying grunt to be at the front. His name's Barry, fuck it.
He's a cyborg goblin.
No. He...
Is he an orc by any chance?
No, it's a, it's this snot-nosed human dude.
Hey! You okay?
The boss is going crazy. He's gonna do it.
Do what?
God, no.
We're planning to steal the Archmage's gem in the capital, thinking it'd stop the gang wars once and for all, but, we even scouted the dude's magic with a bit of a nerd's help. Enchantment. Mind control.
Oh, snap.
Those who wouldn't be afraid of us would be our slaves, but he lost the crew, so he made a mad dash to the carriages to try and do the job himself.
Oh shit.
In his state of mind right now, I don't feel safe with his hands getting on it.
That's no good.
Well, do I already know where these carriages are? Or like a vague idea.
They're over by, they're about 3 blocks down, but I doubt you'd be able to get to him in time. He's a fast motherfucker.
What other choice do we have?
Yeah.
Oh no, gather a platoon? No fucking no. Listen, I'm just a dying guy here to provide exposition. I don't really get paid much. And then he fucking dies.
Farewell.
Ooh.
May God rest his soul. One of them, anyway.
My God, isn't that convenient? He looks in the camera.
Did somebody say Pentagon?
I have information that can.
Alright. And, but not even a minute goes by, you just see, you actually hear horses coming your way. And you guys sort of see as some town's guard, walk in front of this area, look inside, like, what the fuck happened here?
What do you do, like?
Long story short, there's a Minotaur we need to hunt down. He has some
Does
mighty messed up plans.
does he have an eye patch and go by Mr. Tartar?
Oh,
Did have
yeah,
an eye patch, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
Have you met him?
Yeah, he's been giving us shit for a bit. Here,
Well,
let
for whatever reasons, our buddy was tied up over a suspiciously yellow shark tank.
that's how they keep them warm.
Oh my god, dude. This is not what I wanted to think about.
And, yeah, it was a massacre.
Hmm.
As far as I know, he's the only one left.
Alright, judging by the dead dude here.
Oh, and they're gonna try and steal some gem in the capital.
Yeah, that's the Royal Guard's issue. We're gonna set it up to. We'll get word out. See. You see like a couple guards walk inside. Sort of look at the bloodshed. Damn, kids.
We had a heyday in here.
Yeah, by the amount of left ears the shark left behind. The shark's left behind. That's 16 people. Don't know why they don't eat the left ears.
Some of the cartilage, probably.
Yeah, I don't. Maybe they're picky eaters. They ate the right ear though.
If you were a shark, would you want to eat someone's left ear?
I don't know. I feel like they'd leave behind the junk if they're that like into what they ate. But I don't know. Shark ethics. Do sharks have schools? I know fish have schools. Do they teach that in shark school? Oh well. 16
Sure,
people.
tell you.
You see one guy just counting out some gold. Yeah, this should do. We had some bounties for some of these people, so here's a so for a job well done. They toss. Yeah, it's being dusted. Actually, D6 makes more sense. Okay, second person, Marius. You get handed the gold pouch. It has 390 gold pieces.
Nice, I'm gonna split it 3 ways since I guess Kian. I mean, normally I'd say he's dead, but like, I honestly.
See, you told us what happened to
That doesn't happen normally.
Hey, where is that tiefling?
He kind of burned up in some blue fire.
What the fuck?
I-
Like, literally?
I don't know, maybe he belonged to a patron or. Sounds like something warlocky.
Ah, alright.
Then again, this also happened my my necklace, and I show him like the missing gems.
What else?
Yeah, I'm not a jeweler. Like, I just stab dudes for a living with this sick-ass glaive.
I stab dudes with something else for a living.
But yeah, can you guys give me your
Concern.
can you guys give me your names real quick?
I'm Rolf.
Okay.
Selena.
I pull a power move and say no. I'm kidding.
My name is Dixie Normus.
Okay, we'll tell that to the rest of the car. No.
Marius, yeah.
Alrighty then. Yeah, we'll put in a good word for the shit that happened here. Well, go on your merry way. We have to do a little bit of cleanup around here.
We're gonna divide it 3 ways, I guess.
It's convenient that you guys are gonna divide it 3 ways because it's 390, which is awkward for 4
Well,
way.
it divides it perfectly. What are the odds?
A little bit interesting because I actually put there's actually math behind the value of the job.
It was destined. Destiny.
He was supposed to die.
Someone wasn't walking out of there alive.
I mean, I did intend for Marius to either die or get close, but I fucked up there.
I think everyone gets
And-
close to dying.
And also, I wanted the necklace to come into play like 5 sessions in, not like number 3.
Oof.
This feels way too early for that shit to go on. But yeah. With that being said, I need to lower rhythm a little bit because it decides that its peaceful music shall now be aggressive. Aggressively peaceful. Alright. With that being said, what do you guys do? Which I'm too lazy to type out quest 3, but I will give you guys a little bit.
I think like the only real thing is try to stop Mr. Tartar.
Alright.
Yeah.
We can hunt for the small child.
Yeah,
That
there's
seems
also
important.
a child on the loose, but I feel like that's less significant than gang wars and violence.
I mean, gang wars don't really affect you when you live out in the middle of fuck all nowhere, so.
Yeah, but
I don't know,
really
man.
want-
There could be creepy cultists bleeding that kid out for money or some shit.
that is also true.
I'm
Do you
sure the
really
black
want-
market. I'm sure the black market pays well for ASMR blood.
Dear God.
I'm
Yeah.
sure
Sure
someone,
it does.
some
You
weird
hear-
rich lady drinks
you-
it for
you-
fucking beauty.
You just hear a guard in the background. It actually acts as pretty good improvised holy water.
Oh. Huh.
Wait, why does he have this information?
Can I roll insight?
Yes, you can.
Alright, I think I only got a +1 to that, but
Alrighty then. You get a feeling that this guy has he has a little bit of a odd he has more odd hobbies as with his reading material. He also seems like one of the 5 literate dudes in this platoon of like 20.
Well, let's start stabbing guard. No.
Oh God.
I have 1 HP. I don't feel so good.
yeah, we should probably like hurry up to Tartar.
We should probably rest.
We
Yeah.
should definitely
We got our
rest.
asses kicked.
Yeah, you guys look like you went.
You almost got eaten by a shark. Okay.
Yeah.
You
Fighters, you know.
you guys look like you went through a fantasy meat grinder. I'm just gonna be honest with you.
This is only the third time almost dying for Selena. It's happened at least once a session. Sometimes twice.
Hopefully this session's a little bit more lax.
Yeah.
With this party, no way.
Dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee.
I cast Fireball.
On myself at the 9th level.
Oh god. Today I shall commit suicide.
Oof.
Everything's fun on the sewer side. So yeah, you guys taking a rest at the inn brothel combo, inn brothel tavern combo. It's just it's a 3-in-1 building that everyone goes to, but
Joe's barbecue foot massage.
what?
Do a Joe's barbecue and foot massage.
Yeah, it's a little bit like that. It holds the three thing most men will ever feel like having at any day-to-day basis.
Prostitutes,
Food.
fried chicken, and a foot massage.
No, I was thinking, well, the 4 things, a bath, someone to compliment you, even if disingenuous, food, and sleep.
I think sleep, sex, and sips from drinks. That works.
Yeah, well, let's go with that.
But yeah, I'm just gonna, power sleep. Because, that whole mind control idea is definitely scaring the shit out of me.
Roll the power. I'm just fucking with you.
It's okay, he's only 1 minute.
Yeah, it is just 1 Minotaur going after an Archmage. So the result of that, who knows?
Perfectly balanced as all things should be.
He's a bull in an arcane shop.
Alright. So you guys take your little long rest. I'm not gonna charge you gold pieces for this, because one of you guys, yeah, let's just say you get Gallison to hand you your inn fees by just smooth talking him. Yes, this armor was polished yesterday.
Hey, we all basically get a free night's sleep, but Rolf make con saves.
Roll perception to see if you wake up. Wait, what?
Oh god. What did I drink?
Little did you know, Gallison's an omnisexual.
Oh god.
Get in the fuck box.
Oh no.
Oh god.
Alright.
Is that like the ye olde fleshlight? You just shove a kobold in a box with a hole in it?
Oh dear. I hate everything.
Make sure to
Ye
feed your
olde.
kobolds.
Ye olde
it was a
fleshlight.
TFS reference, but yeah, we'll go with that. Yeah, you guys wake up and your impaling wounds magically disappear into scars because it's just common knowledge.
Bullshit.
It's just common knowledge that inns just sort of magically do that shit. No one knows why or how, but
No, everyone just has Wolverine grade regeneration factor.
Just sleep it off.
You'll be fine.
Tis but a flesh wound.
they have my IRL healing factor.
I was literally stabbed in the gut by a horn, but alright.
Yeah.
I almost got
I
done.
was beat up with an axe. A big axe at that.
Yeah.
Been slashed, impaled, bludgeoned. Yeah,
Mauled by wolves, beaten up by a shapeshifter.
I didn't get hit with that whole fight until the very end, and he just took 2/3 of my health in one hit.
yep, that. All sorts of shit happens. Yeah, which I guess means you have 2 quests heading you to the capital. However, the politician is not there. So it's a moot point for the second
Maybe
one.
if we find whatever kidnapped the Asimar kid, we can find
Yeah.
our politician that went missing. Or at least a lead.
Let's I'm gonna start asking around while we're still in the bar.
Don't get me wrong, I'd normally be up to go help find the Asimar, but I don't know. Mind controlling orb definitely.
It's guarded by an archmage. He's one lowly thug.
Alright.
Also-
He's also heavily injured.
Also to
Can't wizards like disintegrate people with their minds and shit?
just to put into metagame context, most archmages are like level 7. They're just like level 7 wizards.
Got it.
Yeah.
Unless he finds some like super good magical gear somehow.
However, that to be said, they are level 7s with this orb for their school of magic that scales with their level. And they get a bonus for not just being a mage, but being a mage that specializes in that type of magic. So when the orb sees in the hands of this level 7 dude, the orb acts as if he's like a level 12 dude.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, are you sure about just letting the Archmage take care of it?
However, the Minotaur, if he gets his hands on it, would be the equivalent of a level 10 dude getting his hands on that shit.
Oh god. Yeah, we should probably take him out and just be asking about the child on the way there.
Yeah, like,
Alright,
wrong.
You've seen this child,
alright.
this adolescent.
That's Here. You guys wander, and I do have the child quest to be a random encounter with your run to Erigir, because I made the run to Erigir a little bit smaller because, not gonna lie to you, this story arc of moving to one place just sort of it has been going on for a while. So I'm like, fuck it. I'm gonna roll 2 encounters instead of making a staged event every like couple, like every several miles. Because that's what heroes do. I'm just kidding. Let me get my D8. Guys going at with haste. Oh dear. Oh dear, I forgot that. Nah, I'm gonna re-roll that because that's for later.
That's right.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm actually gonna use a D6 instead because those last 2 are meant to be. All right. You guys sort of start to wander, but while you go forward, you guys see 2 of those same trees that are like melted a bit.
What the shit?
Marius, would you like to warn them?
Yeah, I'm gonna warn them. Yeah, those things are alive. Vampire trees.
Vampire trees.
Yep. I'm gonna you know, you might wanna get your torches ready there. Kinda don't like that at all. Hurts.
Hmm,
Alrighty, kids.
I got this.
Alright. How far away are we?
I'll burn down.
I would say like 30 feet. Yeah. And the trees do fucking notice you, but we're gonna roll initiative. See who. It's like let's see if it isn't like you're getting a drop on these trees with fucking blind sight.
I was too busy explaining it to them.
How does the spell work? Hold on.
Okay. I need to look at the stat block for those vampire trees. Cause that's boring shit. Open up my DM's toolkit and run to stat block. Actually, shouldn't I already? Yeah, I wrote it down in my handy dandy notebook. So that is a total of 17.
Oh, by the way, Marius, your spear is +1, presumably. Because I always am trying to put a weapon on a +1 on.
Oh yeah.
They're in long rest.
Plus one magical weapon, which doesn't do which doesn't like alter your damage against these trees. It's just well, it does just by 1.
Yeah.
It isn't like they're resistant to non-magical weapons, unlike normal vampires.
Yeah.
Also, David. Roll initiative, vampire trees. They sense you via blind sight. However, you guys are forewarned about these. So, alright. With warning, the order is going to go like this. Whoops, Rolf. Sorry,
Yeah,
it's
we
just
did
me.
We had a long rest.
Yeah, long rest has been happening. Do. And we go to yes, we had a rest. Can you hear me clearly, David, or do I?
Yeah,
Okay.
I just zoned out for a bit.
Yes, you guys have had a long rest before continuing your adventures. There's the initiative. The trees were on their A game,
Oh dear.
but the cleric is just slightly faster.
The power of Christ compels you, motherfucker.
Alrighty then.
Here's what I'm doing. I'm casting Searing Smite on my own hammer, and then rolling to hit.
Alright. That's actually really fucking good. Yeah, that hits.
Roll.
And I think it takes an additional d6, and then it needs to make a con save at the end of each turn, or else they take another d6.
Yeah.
So tell me okay, 13? Damn, that's a good hit. Oh, damn, that's an even better hit.
Oh dear.
That 6 is doubled to 12, so you did like 25 damage in a single
Oh my
blow.
God. Fucking trees.
It's still up, but the tree. This is the first time. Like, it's like, oh shit, that's a first. As the hammer sets it on fire a little bit. If the trees had a face, it would look visibly surprised.
Yeah.
In fact, fuck it, it has one of those Pocahontas tree faces. It's just like mouth agape, like what? Alright. After setting this bitch on fire, it is now the vampire tree's turn. Which, the one that just got set on fire, he needs to make a con save, I believe. What's your spell save DC?
8 plus.
Doesn't matter, that's a nat 1. Roll 2d6.
Okay.
Alright. Take 16 additional points of fire. Fuck.
Jesus Christ.
This is bullying.
Just doing that
Keep
Patrick
posing on this
lean over.
motherfucker.
Alright, it still gets its turn, but it just... Damn. Yeah, that is...
Screaming in agony.
It's gonna just try and hit you back, maybe to try and end the concentration? Okay, a 7 will not hit you. So it flails in vain. Now let's see which the other tree decides to try and take a nibble out of. Marius!
Yes.
Does a 15 hit?
No.
Alright. You've seen its shit before. It goes into, side swipe you and you just sort of parry. With the spear. Like, just slide it off your belt to do that.
Nice, this Rolf right now.
Alright. Alright. They unlucky trees right there. Selena, your go. 2 vampire trees. Human blood hunter finally gets to fight undead.
Yes, the Order of the Ghost Hunter, doing what Order of the Ghost Hunter does. Killing undead. I'm gonna fucking use my Rite of Dawn, which does half of the normal damage it does to me, which is lovely.
Yeah, you only take 2 points of damage. Which is sort of a moot point. You could shit 2 points of damage.
I'ma swing at the fucking tree.
Alright. Which one?
On fire.
Oh, the one on fire. Alright.
Gotta fucking finish this motherfucker off. Let's see. Oh, I'm looking at the wrong number.
It isn't weak to radiant damage, but I think you add a bonus.
I get a bonus equal to my wisdom modifier.
Alright.
Which is...
So swing your axe and try and lumberjack this bitch.
Let's see if we get the lumberjack itch.
Oh shit!
Oh, this poor tree. He's not having a good day.
Double the dice. Damn.
Oh my god.
The power of the D12.
Oh my god.
And then there's my wisdom. Ouch! 25 points of damage in one swing.
Yeah, you just go up with your axe and this tree's already on fire, looking pretty roughed up, and you just Paul Bunyan the fuck out of it.
Can I roll intimidation on the other tree?
No you cannot, because this tree basically lacks sentience.
It's just a construct, but a zombie tree. Got it.
Yep.
It's too dumb to be scared.
Yeah, it has a wisdom of 5. Well, sorry, an intelligence of 5.
So it's just barely aware.
Yeah, it's a little bit smarter than a, like, oh no, than a. It's about as smart as a snake or some shit. Or, well, snakes could be smart, but it's animalistic.
It's a zombie.
Yeah. Alright, Selena, you just lumberjack the fuck out of this. It is now for Marius's turn. Which, the only tree is the one right next to you. Which hasn't taken damage, but it hasn't been able to do any damage back, so.
Alright.
You know, the second fight against the vampire trees is a lot less intimidating when they can't hit for shit. And
Okay,
everyone is a
start
type
it.
advantage.
Alright. I snipe a tree.
At point blank range?
Yeah, with the crossbow. No, not
Oh,
snipe.
oh wait. Oh yeah, because you got
I
the...
didn't get it. Wait, never mind. Oh well. I'll take that disadvantage.
Yeah. Disadvantage. So roll again. Because a 14 can hit, but a 10 cannot.
Rip.
Yeah, you go into, pull out your... you pull out your musket on this tree, and the tree just slaps the gun to the side right before you pull the trigger. You still have it in your hands, but the tree's like, what up, bitch?
Oh.
You wanna do anything else, or will it go to Rolf?
You know what? I'm gonna try to use that wind shot this one time.
Okay. Wind shot at disadvantage.
Alright.
Yes. That'll,
one.
non nat 20? Yeah, that'll hit.
Oh my.
That's just a D12.
Yeah. And the tree does not expect you to, the tree does not expect, dragon arts being used, as, you get like a little, greenish aura for a split second before you just readjust your aim and shoot it straight down the middle again.
Oh my god.
It's still standing, but that was a good hit off of it. That is the end of your turn. Rolf, your go. The tree in front of you has died.
I'm gonna go hit the other one. That one's searing smite this time.
Alright. A 12 will not hit.
Right?
You go in and you swing at it, and it just sort of... You know that thing in movies where, like, the older kid is just, like, putting its palm up against the smaller kid, is just swinging?
Yeah.
The tree does that to you. It's like, come on, Kobold, hit me.
You fuck! I'll burn you! I'm gonna cast Searing Smite on the axe of what serpent?
The axe of Selena. Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Isn't it supposed to be a weapon you're holding?
I think it has to be in touch range.
Yeah.
Oh,
I don't imagine Selena being in touch range though, sadly.
okay.
But that's fine. This tree is, I don't think warrants the spell. Like at this point of the fight, I don't think it warrants spell slots.
Yeah, that's fair.
All right. That being said, it now has 2 targets. Let's roll to see which one it feels like attacking. I'm gonna put a 60% chance towards Marius, 40 versus Rolf because Marius did attack it last. Alright, Marius it is. Tree is gonna try and hit you. Nat 1. Okay, high or low?
Oh god.
High is good for me.
These trees are having...
It's a 2, so it just simply misses you. You just Looney Tune style duck under this shit. Selena, your go.
Okay, I'm gonna use my bonus action and my once a day curse thing. I'm gonna use my curse of marking. Or whatever the fuck it's called.
On the tree?
Yes. It just makes my blood right deal double damage.
Oh, okay.
Let's
So
see,
it's
I'm gonna
what?
fuck it. I'm gonna do a wild swing too with great weapon fighter. I'm gonna lumberjack this shit. Does a 12 hit the tree?
No, sadly.
Let me see how long this lasts. Blood curse of the mark. Oh, it's until end of my turn. Wasted.
Alright, Marius, your go. You tried to lumberjack it again, and the tree somehow jumps over the axe, like it unroots itself for a moment.
Alright, I'm gonna melee swing with my musket.
That'll hit.
Alright. And then let's see what.
Oh.
D8, right?
Yeah. Also, by the way, wind shot is once per short rest, so.
Alright. Did 3 damage.
Bunk! You do have a +1 spear currently on you.
Oh, it's a +1? Oh, I mean,
Yeah.
got that.
No, you have a +1 spear on you. That,
Oh, yeah.
Ralph
I didn't
handed
know
you.
my spear was +1. I'll add that.
yeah.
Alright.
Cause Rolf, buffed it. Alright. Yeah, you bunk the... You crack a little bit of bark, but the tree doesn't seem very phased.
And I guess for bonus action, I'll start changing my things around to equip weapon.
Yeah. Alright. It is now time for... After Marius, it is up to Rolf.
I'm gonna get you. I will.
Alright, you gotta bonk it.
Yeah.
For some reason...
Oh
Oh,
my
yeah,
God.
that... Fuck yeah, that'll hit.
This is what you get. He's just very pissed. He hates short jokes. Oh wait, no, that's not it. God. Okay.
I mean, that would be so good if you had extra attack. That'd be a really good round.
I cannot type. Okay, hold on. D10. I really just wanted to type D10.
Yeah.
There we go.
Alright, give me another D10, cause that was a nat 20.
Okay, yeah.
Damn, yeah, you do 20 points of damage. You're using like a mace, too?
I'm using a Warhammer.
Okay, yeah, you just...
Versatile.
Yeah, this little kobold runs up and just fucking kneecaps this tree and you hear splintering. The tree looks visibly distressed. Alright, let's see. Aggro roll! Alright. Rolf, it's gonna try and get payback.
Okay.
22, does that hit?
Yes.
Okay. The thing with these trees, they're not very threatening until they hit, and you take 10 points of cold and 3 points of necrotic.
Oh my god.
That's the main thing about these guys is they do a shit ton of damage.
Yeah. Apparently. Holy crap.
That's fine, you guys are level 4. I shit out 13 points of damage.
7. Okay, so I have 28 HP.
Alright.
I had not buffed my HP since level.
Okay. And that's the tree's turn. It stabs into you and you feel a little bit of your vitality, like you feel it drinking your blood a little bit and then leaving behind a it thankfully closes the wound but with ice. So
Okie dokie.
which is not good for a lizard man. That being said, it is now Selena's turn.
You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna just do one big old normal swing. Let's see what happens. Go ahead. Let's get it. Don't screw me, Mr. Dice. Wham. Oh, damn it. I rolled even lower this time.
Yep. The tree is going Ultra Instinct on you in particular. It's doing the boxer duck and weave.
It's a fucking tree.
Like it has its branches up into like a little boxer stance. It's dodging and weaving. Yeah. Even though it doesn't it's not necessarily able to dodge all that well, it's just got a good natural armor. Or an okay natural armor. Yeah, spoiler alert, the AC for a tree pretty fucking low, but
Not that low.
yeah. It's like average wizard low. There we go.
Yes, so like 13, 14.
Yeah. Um. Alright. After that, it's Marius's turn.
I pull out that spear.
Fix
Shank
bayonets.
mother- Oh, never mind. I cannot shank motherfucker.
The tree is now holding you two at bay with with its claws. Like, okay, kid, stop. You're scaring me. And now it's over to Rolf, unless you action surge, but
Alright.
that'll hit. That'll do, donkey.
I'm gonna kill you. And I'm gonna kill you again, because you're already dead. But I'm gonna kill you.
You're just here, tree screech. Well, that was mildly disheartening, says a gnome walking by.
I'm gonna T-pose aggressively.
Alrighty then. You now have highest aggro for when tree is going to slap you. Fuck, a 19 will hit.
Yeah.
Okay, thankfully that's a low. Okay. 5 points of cold, 2 points of necrotic. For a total of 7.
Yeah.
Yeah, that last hit was just a really good roll.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. Yep, and that's the tree's turn. It just stabs you again and gives you some more of that big zuck. Also, I realize we don't have any music going on in the background. So I'm gonna, while Selena does her turn, I'm going to look for.
You already know what I'm gonna do. It's like asking a fighter what they're gonna do.
Yeah, basically. You're just a fighter with extra steps right now.
I'm a fighter, but I'm cooler. There we go, a 15. Does it-
Actually, you're a no caster ranger. Yeah, 15 hits.
Plus D4, 3. I always keep the wisdom and the strength separate because it's 2D. 11.
All right. That is, yeah. This tree has taken a beating. It doesn't look good. You see the Pocahontas face on this tree, looking quite sad. All right. And with that, it is Marius's turn. Speaking of asking a fighter what they're gonna do.
Shank attempt part 2. Ugh.
Nope. All right, onto Rolf.
I'm gonna really kill you this time. Hold on.
That just barely hits.
Alright, cool.
The number to hit is 13. Fuck, yep, you bludgeon it again, and this tree is on its last root. You don't know how it's standing on just one root, but it's like a top at this point. Fuck, where is some good music specifically for this situation, even though the situation's about to end? Also, I should have pressed loop, 'cause I'm a retard. You know what? Let's... Actually, fuck it. Be prepared to turn this shit down. Shit. No. And also, fuck, I forgot, Tree's turn. I ran out of cannon fodder shit.
Oof.
Alright. Aggro roll. Dude, it's really focused on the cleric. It did T-pose on him. 16 hit you?
Just barely. My AC is 16.
Okay. Nine cold and 4 necrotic.
I am down.
It really focused on you. Yeah, the blood loss eventually gets to you and you faint.
Yeah.
Alright, which directly after that, Selena, your go. If you guys lose both of your fucking healers.
Good.
Rolf is not a fucking kid. That's it. I gotta go for the big clutch swing, guys. Let's get it. Fucking gray weapon fighter. Let's go. Damn it.
Yep.
Big ballsy swing. It's just fucking no.
It springs on its one root. Marius, your go.
By the power of God, let me enjoy this one beer.
No.
Oof.
Alright, Rolf, make a death save.
Alright. Oh god, I'm dying. Please help me. Oh dear. God.
Okay, that's a pass. Back to the tree, who has 2 aggro targets. Marius, your time to get booty smacked. So, let's see. An 8 will not hit you. I know that for a fact. Unless you're retarded and you didn't have any armor. Okay, that is... Yeah, that's the tree's turn. The tree missed Marius. So, Selena, your go.
I'm just gonna keep going for the big clutch swings because it's fun. Yeet! Hey,
That will hit. So,
now
add your
the
great
big
weapon.
reward payoff.
Also, this is complete overkill. It had 3 hit points.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's almost half of its HP in a single hit.
Ouch.
Yeah, you just go up, while it boings down a little bit to spring again on its one really springy root, you just go up and split it in half from the top.
It's just a massive overhead swing.
Alright, Marius, would you like to roll medicine? On.
Yes.
Don't fuck it up. You fucked it up. Rolf, make a death save.
Fate is repeating
Alright.
itself.
So do vampire trees make better firewood?
Okay, that's 2 passes. Selena and Marius, you got a chance to,
No.
Marius is the worst doctor in history.
Yeah, he'll be fine. Just do some mean about it.
In fact, Marius was taught at a very young age that the only thing in your body was blood and nothing else.
Bloody, it should be fine.
Alright.
Move over. Let me fucking try. I know how to
no
bandage a
one
wound.
slits his throat.
Damn, slightly better.
Alright.
Confused. I don't know how to deal with vampire tree bite wounds.
Alright, Rolf. Make your... Make your, saving throw.
Oh god. Oh my
Oh,
god.
and Rolf just shoots right back up on the last set. He pulls a Selena where it's just like fainted for 2 rounds, then just fucking adrenaline rushes back up. Like, oh god, cold!
You know,
Not the cold.
hold on, you people, and just walk over to the tree. How much HP am I at anyway? Is it
1.
Yeah.
Nat 20s. 20 or above in a death saving throw puts you to 1 HP.
Okay. I'm just gonna light the tree on fire with continual flame. It won't technically be burning, it'll just be on fire.
You want to waste a spell slot on that? There's still one more encounter to go, just metagaming wise. That's like a second level spell.
Spiteful. You don't understand.
Okay. Okay, you just set the tree in a permanent state of on fire despite continual flame not actually burning.
That's right, you motherfucker.
I mean, tree's dead as is, but that's a good way to mark a grave. You guys may take a short rest now. To get back what was lost, which means, Marius, you do get your wind shot back.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna roll my 48. Okay.
Alright. You add your constitution to each one of those dice, by the way.
Okay.
Yeah. Which, I feel like that's just a full heal to you, but...
Almost. It's very nearly a full heal.
Alright. And with that, I don't think Selena took any damage, so no roll
I
needed.
only did the damage I did to myself, and that's max HP damage.
Yeah. Well,
if this lasts until I end it.
I think it lasts for a minute or until you end it. But then after that, yeah. But then after that, I think you
I get the
you get your max HP back, which 2 damage I don't feel like is hit dice worthy damage, but if you feel like it.
Yeah. Oh, imbue a single weapon with elemental energy of my known right until your next short or long rest.
Okay. Yeah. Now, travel. Nope. Can't do repeats, so. Alright. Not a combat encounter. Hopefully. If you guys turn this into a combat encounter, I don't know what to say for you except roll new characters. You guys run across a man just sort of setting fire to a little to a bunch of logs. He's just setting like making bonfires just in the middle of the forest. He has he's a little bit elvish looking, and he has slicked back red hair, as well as just like these orangish eyes. Like he has a very summer feeling vibe to him. While donning a red cloak. He just really likes the color red. Marius, you will not be included into this, but Selena and Rolf make opposed perception checks.
All
Whoa,
right.
what? We're trying to see who can see harder?
Fuck yeah, you are.
All right. It's wisdom.
I'm probably not gonna beat the cleric in this.
Oh.
Take that back, I beat the cleric in this.
Alright. Guys, lock eyes. And, Marius, you've been through this once before. But, Selena, you sort of space out and you're taken to a vision. The ground is just the reflection of the sky, and the sky has nothing in it. Except, blue and clouds. And you see a red dragon in front of you. Bring out the weapon you are most comfortable with.
Okay, I'm gonna present the act.
Swing.
I'm gonna swing it. I listen to dragons. I'm not gonna question it. You want me to roll an attack roll or something?
Yes, roll an attack roll against the dragon. He's just like, hit me.
Hit me with your best shot, motherfucker. Oh.
You still, you fall short of the, yeah. You go in to swing, it just sort of, flicks it to the side with the claw. As usual, beginners might need a other target to start with. Attack him instead. With one talon it points behind you. And you see the man you stared at to, look at this vision.
Okay. I'll swing at him. 16.
That'll hit. Roll damage.
I take it he's not undead.
No, he is not.
Wumpage. Oh, and that's +3. So 10.
Okay. You go up and you clip the guy to the side. He gives a little smirk. We can work with this. We can work with this.
Greg, did I do better or worse than you?
Better. A lot.
Yeah, I had a very bunch of low rolls.
Okay.
Thank God my life was on.
Let's see, how you... Here, we're gonna do a couple drills for a bit, and, we'll see what you learn. And you go over a training montage in your head, and you learn, because you're using a fell-handed weapon...
The fell-handed... No, wait.
No, Vulcan Slam.
Oh, that sounds fun.
As a bonus action, once per short rest, as a bonus action, you can make it so that when you hit a target, well, when you attack with a fell-handed weapon, such as, your axe, regardless of whether you hit the target or not, all creatures within a 10-foot area, all enemies within a 10-foot area of the target you swung at, have to make a DC 8 plus strength plus your proficiency dex save to take half of 1d6 fire damage. If the attack hits, the target auto-fails its dex save.
And I imagine it takes the damage from the weapon swing too?
Yes, it takes damage from the weapon swing too.
Nice.
So once per short rest, you could basically cause a mini explosion. Alright. And, Marius, you know exactly what happened when Selena spaced out for a little bit. As, just for a little brief moment, she has a little red glint in her eyes.
Right.
Like the green one you got in yours for a moment.
Did I miss something? Alright.
It's nothing.
That was
Obvious wink.
clear.
Yeah.
I'm like just gonna stare and like, okay.
And the red guy
Okay.
continues burning trees. Be careful. Lots of undead in these parts. Making a barbecue later.
Ooh.
Though I doubt
Ooh,
anything would be something you would want to eat.
Now I am extra good at killing vampire trees.
I know, right? Yeah, depending on the guide you learn from, and what weapon you present to them is what move you learn. So, Marius learned something called a wind shot, which essentially makes it so that he can treat his ranged weapons like he was dual wielding. So he gets like a bonus action shot that doesn't get his proficiency bonus. Not proficiency. Sorry. That doesn't get his the dex bonus. And later you can come back to the same people after like X amount of encounters and come back to them, and you can learn upgraded versions or different skills. And yeah, that move is tagged under dragon art. So when you have if you decide to buy something from Calcifer's shop that affects dragon arts, that Vulcan Slam will be affected. Including if you grab a +1 weapon, the Vulcan Slam will do +1 extra damage.
Does that apply to my great weapons fighting?
No, Vulcan.
Okay.
You could do a great weapon swing against the main target, but you won't get +5 to the Vulcan Slam.
No, it's +10. I think. Right? Isn't it like a sharpshooter where you
yeah.
-5 to the hit?
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, you'd get +10 to the main target, but not +10 to the Vulcan Slam.
Mm.
It's like there's I have a big ass list of things you can learn from these guys. It's a little bit like being handed mini feats, except cooler and usually magical, slightly. I haven't implied that's key. You're learning essentially like pseudo monk skills, of which if you are playing a monk, you could use ki to fuck with these abilities.
Ooh.
Oh man.
Yes, can't say monk.
Oh no.
Yeah. There's some other things you can learn. Like, if you were to bring a blade, you would have learned something called, I think, like the Red Claw Slash, which is also pretty neat. But I don't think it'd be very useful for you. It's usually something useful for the weapon. Though, that being said, that is all the encounters, the 2 rolled encounters for the trip to Erigir, of which you guys eventually make it, and you do see, waiting at the front gate, you actually do see the politician Theo, just sort of waiting. So.
Hi.
Sorry about that whole running situation. Those trees are fucking scary, man.
I mean, I didn't find them very scary.
They were a lot worse earlier. Trust me.
Yeah,
He nearly killed me, so I lit him on fire. Forever.
Yeah, him and his son kind of abandoned me and Jin.
Speaking of son, what happened to him? Did he get lost and, you know?
No, he's already looking around town for a couple other things. He was actually hoping to bring a carriage back over to you guys, but he mainly stayed to make sure I, wasn't unguarded during my flee.
I'm just gonna say, another walking never killed anyone important. I'm gonna stare at the kobold. Like, glance at him real quick.
Speaking of which, what happened to the tiefling?
He died.
Yeah.
Oh.
He, this one, I'm gonna point at Marius, got kidnapped by thugs for some reason. And, he died in the rescue attempt. And, you know, I think normal tiefling things happen and he went up in purple flames.
I don't think that's normal.
Okay, everyone can roll Arcana, like...
I think that's how normal tieflings die. I wouldn't know.
No.
Rolf, you're like, no, that's bullshit. Something else happened.
That's fucking stupid. It's a corpse.
I'm not supposed to take this from a fucking prostitute. No kidding.
Well,
Oh, that's +3, so 15.
yeah, she's like, that isn't fucking normal.
Wait a minute.
Oh,
Why
so-
would he go up in purple flames?
Yeah, you just have a moment where like,
That
wait.
doesn't make sense.
yeah, you have a moment of, wow, I'm retarded. There we go, so I can have background music. I keep neglecting to mess with that. Well,
I
you,
got him confused with a demon. There we go.
well, you guys have done, a decent, you guys have done a good job thus far. I do owe you my lives, and you guys are on my payroll, so,
Except
here.
me.
Yes, who are you?
We picked him
She's
up at a bar.
Prostitute we found.
Yes.
He is a prostitute, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I know a place you'll like, little man.
Oh no.
Oh dear.
Tied to his bedpost. I mean, what?
Make con saves.
No, I'm talking
How long
about
can you go without breathing.
no, there's a place in Eregier that he might want to visit. But yes, as agreed, to each person involved, 200 gold pieces.
Woohoo!
And did this kobold like assist you guys?
For the most part, yeah.
Okay, well you can take Kind's pay.
He wasn't totally useless.
And yeah, so Rolf, you get
He was
handed.
kind.
You know, I feel like that's a dick move to say about a dead man, but
Yeah, definitely.
I mean, if he was any good, he wouldn't be dead.
yeah, but
Trying to save me against a minotaur by himself as a soft, squishy mage. I give him props. He had the nets to stand up to him.
He tried to run away.
uh,
I watched it.
like let's be honest. When a big fucking minotaur is standing over you, I feel like nerves is something that might get shot.
This is true.
Like I'm just a squishy dude without magic.
I'm desensitized.
I ran against.
man.
I ran away against trees.
Get a few more on the way here.
I suppose it's different than where I'm from.
I'm just desensitized to big men.
Ouch.
Oh yes. There's definitely a place for you.
Oh no.
Have you heard of a Goliath in town called Thunderhead? yes, there's a place by the inn we'll be staying. It's actually right next door, called the Sunset Spa and Brothel. He's one of the retainers there.
Oh. Alright.
That being said, I'll go up and pay for your guys' fee at the Silver Sleep Inn. It's actually right next to the castle itself. I am gonna have to put in a word to get that guild hall established, so that maybe some jobs can come in and we can have people dedicated to killing monsters.
Wait, so we're being paid to help bring in socialism?
Yes, a little bit. Yeah. But another thing that he has stated is that but he has stated that like there is definitely a need for a guild to be made. Cause monsters have been popping up more.
Yes, we gotta use communism.
Yeah. So, Ayrshire is a nice, bustling town, and you guys will have a couple days of downtime to dick around with. Right across the street from where you're staying, from the Silver Sleep Inn, there is a bakery / florist shop called Flower and Flowers. A little newspaper press called the Red Lion Press. There's the Ayrshire Humane Society about a block down. The Upper District Guard Station and the Adventure Acquisitions and Onward. The Bed Bath and Beyond for adventurers. And
Perfect.
and again, right next to Silver Sleep Inn, there is the Sunset Spa and Brothel. You guys are like about a block away from like the main castle, and about 2 blocks away from the enchantment tower. But as you guys roll into the upper district, you see several blocks down, you see a large pillar of smoke puff up, and a new tower is just there.
Well, that's not normal.
Construction's getting quicker these days. And it's a 3-star. It's just like a 3-story tower. It's not massive, but
Not the type of erection I'm used to.
oh my! You know, I'm just gonna try and get the guild hall paperwork done. So, at this time, you have basically 3 days to do shit with paperwork. I forgot to look at something.
Any y'all wanna try for some vigilante work? It worked out so well last time.
Also, Rolf, you noticed the clockwork dragon, like gold, like tiny dragon, sort of cling onto your shoulder on its own.
The one that kind of lost?
Yeah.
It's Raphael, right?
Yep. Raphael on its own just clings onto Rolf's shoulder for a bit.
I lifted him. The horn's best. Okay.
Sort of pet it.
Alright. So yeah, Where do you guys go? You guys have a shit ton of gold pieces to spend.
Oh yeah, I wanna.
Oh, how much do we get individually? Like,
100, like 200 from, look, from Theo,
30.
and then 130 from the guards, each.
Yeah. Does the Bed Bath and Beyond?
oh yeah.
The Bed Bath and Beyond for adventures basically sells anything in the player's handbook that you may be needing.
Oh, okay. Okay.
There is a mysterious new tower if you feel like inspecting that shit.
I'm gonna. Actually, yeah, that does sound interesting.
All right. Oh, and when you pet the little mechanical pseudo dragon, it pets back.
Okay.
What?
Oh yeah.
Uh,
How big is it? Is it just
it's about the size of like a cat. Like
yeah, but I mean, like comparatively to me, is it just like
yeah, it is. It's actually quite large, cause think of the comparison of a like a 5-year-old. Like imagine like you're about the size of like a 5-year-old. This is the size of a cat. So imagine a 5-year-old with a cat on its shoulders.
yeah,
Like that's the comparison.
it's probably
You know,
the
the
size
cat-
of
the cat
like,
pets
my
you back.
torso, I guess.
Yeah. What?
Probably the size of my torso then.
Yeah, it's a to you it's pretty big. To everyone else it's like, oh look, you could wear it as a very uncomfortable scarf. Alright, going to the tower. You hear just a hastily made sign that just says the Artificer's Tower.
Oh. Metagaming. I know what this kind of. I have an idea of what this is.
Alright. Yeah. Do you guys walk in?
Can I? I'm gonna knock. Is there a doorbell? Like a magic doorbell?
Yes.
Okay.
And it makes the Twitter ringtone.
Alright.
It's open.
Alright.
Alright. Oh wait, shit, I should have had you guys roll perception, but yeah, there's 3 horses out front.
Okay.
You guys can assume who this is.
For me, I have no clue.
Oh yeah.
I think I do.
Yeah. It's a guy with his hood. His hood is off. It's the same black cloaked figure as before, but you basically just see like a human man with messy black hair, some stubble, gold eyes, and glasses. Just oh, you guys made it. I didn't think you guys would make it through the forest all intact.
Yeah, one of us did.
I helped with that. I also died.
He
Kind of.
he didn't make it through the forest though. He died in town.
Yeah. God rest his soul.
Crime syndicates and whatnot.
Oh, God probably hates his soul.
Hmm.
His lineage is cursed.
Wherever it went.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
just Calcifer ponders for a moment. Raphael is still on. Did one of you guys attune to him?
He climbed on my shoulder, and then I pet him, and then he pet
No.
me.
Hmm. So none of you 3 have attuned to it. It's still on since the the wizard has died.
Hasn't turned off yet.
Hmm. Then God did not rest his soul. Raphael
That's a good thing.
Raphael waves.
That explains weird purple flames.
Yeah, he disappeared in purple flame. I'm not sure that's a good thing or a bad thing now.
He isn't the first person to disappear like that. I've heard rumors of someone else. It's a human woman that was in the. She was part of Royal Guard for a bit. It's not all that bad, all things considered. But I'm not. No one has seen her since. She has not returned, and it left a. Well, it left deep wounds in a family.
This is
So what do you do here?
I sell magic items. Would you like to take a look at my wares?
Yeah.
Alright, the Calcifer's Wagon tab
Yeah.
has all the shit you can buy from him.
Yeah.
Which you guys got a lot of gold from your quest and shit, and now you have spending money.
We got walking around money.
Yep. So, I will mark, I will edit Raphael to, instead of 50 gold pieces, he is undersold. Cause it is a unique item. So, I'll do that to items that there's only like one in stock of or a limited stock of.
If I was to buy Rethink Life Choices and went to Monk, would that D4 just, be non-existent?
By what?
Oh, if I go, Rethink Your Life Choices, go Monk, would that D4 I get from, Tavern Brawler just disappear?
Yeah, but you'd still get the bonus action grapple.
Alright.
You'd still get a lot of the benefits of Tavern Brawler, you just wouldn't get the D4 one.
Yeah, that's fair. Oh, I could go for a shade.
I'm just looking through the things.
Yeah, no, it's fine. Have fun. We're doing a little bit of character maintenance right now. So yeah, it's just a downtime episode for a bit.
So this ring of good times. What kind of good times are we talking about here?
Oh, the ring of good times. Let's see. He just starts to flip through pages. I honestly don't keep track of all the things I make sometimes. Sorry, this might be a bit. Yes, this is a this is a magical ring. When you snap your fingers, with the ring on, it turns into brass knuckles. And then you clap, it turns back into a ring. When this ring will make it so that you are good at punching things, and you are good with improvised weapons. If you are someone who already invests a bit into improvised weapons and that style of street fighting, you'll get additional benefits as well.
Interesting. The arcane birth control.
Of course you would look at that one.
God damn it.
Is it does it make you sterile or does it keep you from finishing?
It keeps you sterile.
Okay.
You just water comes out. Like it kills most of the inside fluids.
Alright.
You just sort of get this dead paste that comes out. It's mixed in with water. It's very viscous and yeah.
Alright.
I don't need one, but you know, there was a time when I needed to mass produce these sons of bitches.
Huh.
But, yeah. Fine, let me...
I'm gonna this infinite axe.
Oh, yeah! I thought it was a funny idea to create. You see this? Just real shit on the handle. It's how you know which one's the magical one. 'Cause when you throw it, and you yell yeet once per day, you'll create a replica without the real shit on the handle. And it will also split off and hit another dude.
Yes, I'd like to buy 101 Ways to Kill by Balrog.
Oh! Okay, that's, no, that... Okay. It's 100 gold pieces. I take you for a, fighting type?
Mm-hmm.
Haven't seen... Wait, no, I've seen your face before. It's... You're...
I didn't see
yeah.
anything that caught my eye the first time.
That... I, get more stock every now and then. 'Cause I got nothing better to do than to just hammer out items. And also, look through my bags repeatedly. I sort of leave things there and forget about them.
Are you okay? Do you like need a friend or something?
No, I'm good. I've spent, it's been a bit. I sort of, am readjusting to people. Spending about, couple thousand years just trying to turn the elemental plane into a resource. Yeah, it's, yeah, I learned Aquan. That's neat.
Sounds like a wild ride.
Yeah. Let's just say elemental plane of fire is trying to turn it into a, fuel source. Which I succeeded, but, by the time I came back, let's just say there was no need.
I'm gonna look at Child's Play and laugh. I didn't know you sold the kids' toys.
He goes up, picks it up, and bops you with it slightly. And you just take a little bit of psychic damage. Not that it matters, so don't even write anything on your sheet.
Okay, you know what? I'm interested.
Okay. Yes, this is a short sword. It's made of wood, but acts like it acts like a shadow blade in a bit, and for some reason, Fae are afraid of it.
Let's see.
I like this tiny little silver dragon.
Oh! Let me see. Where's the name tag on this motherfucker? Oh, Leonardo. Yeah, so you got a good taste. he's basically a living heal machine.
We are down a healer.
Hmm.
I mean, we might find him. He's not dead, but he's also not. I don't know.
Yeah.
I swear I'm gonna go broke buying your things, and I'm okay with that.
Yeah. Here. I'm gonna.
Well, it's better than losing it in a gambling addiction.
Ouch.
I'll gain it back soon enough. I have it on the good word of a politician.
Hmm.
There's a man I can approach.
Let me see.
How much is it?
Uh,
Again.
yeah. Oh, it's just 200 gold pieces. You'll get pretty good use out of him. He's actually worth more than a lot of gold well, he's worth a lot more than some potions. 'Cause he recharges. So a little bit like the good shit flask.
The good shit flask?
Yeah, it's some call it Fantasy Estus.
Oh. Oh.
Don't think too hard about that.
Alright. I'm gonna hand the 200 gold pieces over. I'll take him.
Okay. There you go.
Wait.
Hmm. I
Oh,
used
and,
I used to have 5 of these flasks, but I did sell out 2 of them before, but that was a while ago. I think I need to restock, 'cause it's been like 10,000 years since I replaced those, since I sold those 2. I'm pretty sure it won't come up in the story at all.
wink wink, nod nod.
Alright. Is that all you'd be liking for today?
Oh, I'm gonna take child's play. That's
Alright.
that is beautiful.
You buying the item you recommended. I mean, 'cause it is comedic. A +1 short sword that does exclusively psychic damage, and gives you additional benefits against Fae. Though I added the Fae stuff to it, but alright. Would you like a bag for that?
I can carry him.
Okay.
Just have 2 pseudo dragons on my shoulder.
You know, you're pretty well built for a kobold, I have to say. Not like in a gay way, but
Well, why, thank you.
like they usually look fragile as shit. I'm surprised you can carry 2 of those.
Normally this sort of situation is I say I work with my hands a lot, but it's true in other contexts than the way you would expect.
Ah. There was a time when I invested a lot into that side of life. Then you settle down eventually. So don't forget to settle down before you wind up another rabbit hole.
No,
I've
I'm
seen.
saying I'm a blacksmith.
Oh, I thought you were talking about brothel working. Yeah. Let's just say I've seen borderline sex addiction end 2 ways. Either you go up, settle down, get married, or you snort questionable substances and
Get shot in the back by an angel.
we're leaving that out of the story. Let's just say it's been a while. Yeah. Also, if you're worrying about the environment, don't worry. These bags are not plastic; they're biodegradable paper.
I'm gonna stare at him like he just spoke fucking Spanish mid-sentence.
Oh, you guys are yet to discover global warming. Okay, let's.
I wouldn't mind if the world got warmer.
Oh, trust me, you will.
He's a lizard. He wouldn't mind.
Hey,
Just stares direct. He just takes off the glasses, stares directly at you. Trust me, you will.
Oh.
oh. Hey, with rethinking your life choices, do I still keep the exact same stats I have?
Yeah. You keep the same stats you have. You just are allowed to switch classes or subclasses. If you feel like
rethinking your life choices.
No, I'm not actually. No.
Yeah. It is my version of here's the like readjustment to stats if your current play style isn't working for you.
Mine's working out weirdly good.
Yeah.
I didn't expect it to be doing this good.
Honestly, the only change I'd make is like one day just like say, oh, he's not really a cleric by any classical sense. He'd fit more along warlock lines, but he doesn't.
Yeah.
Plot twist: no, you're a bard. Sorry, you're a bard.
You're actually a druid that is really into smithing, ironically. You just have a fire addiction.
Yeah.
Okay, so 101 Ways to Kill by Balroth. I think Hellscream? What's his last name? It's been a while. He didn't sign his last name on it.
Why is his name written in crayon?
He has he likes he has his own personal flair. And which is simple and to the point. Much like his fighting styles most of the time. It's just you just watch him go.
Nothing wrong if I can get the job done.
Yes, that's sort of what this book is about, is getting the job done one way or another. So, Hurricane Hatchet, anyone? Hat of Surprise! I don't know what I'm even, like, I don't really need the money, I just like messing with the economy slightly. I just really like pushing capitalism forward.
It stares at the socialist we're escorting.
Theo's not there with you. He's off elsewhere. He's doing paperwork now. That's why you have 3 days of downtime.
Oh wait, I didn't even see this.
Oh hey, perfect.
Actually, could I trade out my child's play for the hell of a riot shield?
Yeah, you can get that instead. Okay. You flip-flop too much. I might recommend the Rethinking Your Life Choices book.
I've thought that a few times too.
Yeah, that... Hell of a riot shield for 150 gold pieces. magic shield that functions like a regular shield, but you could basically plant it down to create like a little wall of cover that you could shoot through.
So normal shields are like +2, right?
Yes, it's a +2 to AC. But when you plant it down, it is a +5 when standing behind it, as it is 3/4 cover.
Unless they have sharpshooter, then you're just fucked.
Well,
Yeah.
I also am sharpshooter, so.
Yeah. Well, you firing through it is not 3/4 cover. Like, it has a little arrow slit. You just poke your gun through and fire.
Alright.
Like, that's the purpose of the shield, is you plant it down to sort of create, like, a trench warfare situation.
The phalanx becomes that much closer to perfection.
They could still, like, walk to the side and make an attack, and then at that point, like, you don't get any benefit, but as long as you stop people from getting to the side, then...
Yeah. We can make a phalanx again.
If you get 4 of them, you can buy a house. Well, you could build a small house.
No, we need to buy 10 of them and just build a fort. Wait, if we get an immovable rod, can we combine those two?
You could have it super planted in place.
Exactly.
Yeah.
No one is moving this one.
Yeah,
shield
you
from
can.
this one.
Yeah, you can do that.
Hey man, that could save someone's life. Also platforms.
Also, by the way, if you want to buy like DMG magic items, like you can do it from here. I just have to like look at them and assess a price.
I was thinking about getting a flame tongue great axe. Yes, I do both a D12 and a 2D6.
Yeah, that will be a bit on the pricey side. Let's see.
Yeah, I know it's gonna be a bare minimum of like 500.
Yeah. Mm. Here, let me take a look. I have an assessment.
What would like an amulet of health be?
I will not sell you those.
Okay.
What's that do?
Sets your con to 19.
Oh wait, no, sorry, I was thinking of something else.
The one that stabilizes you repeatedly?
Yeah, that just
Oh,
makes you
right.
fucking immortal, unless the character purposely coup de grace you and has extra attack to do so.
Yeah.
I was gonna say. Oh no, because at the beginning of their turn, they wouldn't even roll a death save. Although the counter argument to that is they don't get a chance to roll a nat 20 and just stand the fuck back up.
Yeah, but it's still functioning immortality, a very early game for an uncommon item. Okay, the equivalent is good sword. It is a Okay, sorry, I'm doing a little bit of research. Yeah, that stuff is like 750 gold pieces for a flame tongue great axe.
Oh jeez.
Because it's actually like it is a really good thing. Also, if you guys decide to get the legendary samurai's blade, the wyvern's bow, or the hero's cloak, those do affect dragon arts. So if you get those, you get a +1 to the damage of dragon arts. It also gives you more uses per short rest. Per one you have on you. Uh,
By the way, once I make my way out, can I head to another store to sell some things off that I don't really use anymore?
sure, you can try and sell some shit.
Alright, I'll just wait for the rest to finish up.
Alright. Everyone have what they need from here?
Yeah.
Okay. Selena?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay. What did you buy from here?
But
Oh, yeah.
100 ways to kill.
I
Okay.
think I bought Raphael? No. the
Yeah.
other one,
You bought Leonardo.
Leonardo.
I like how they're named after Ninja Turtles.
No, not all of them actually. Only two would be a Ninja Turtle. There's Ross, Go, and fuck, there's one more.
I think it's after a warrior or something.
There's Ross, Go, and
There's a lot of these.
yeah, there's yes, Picasso. There you go. They're all named after artists like Ninja Turtles, but not all of them are Ninja Turtles. Yeah, you guys just have to happen to have the two Ninja Turtles one. They're, but yeah, you got what's left is Go, Picasso, and Ross. Alright, so after that, just have a nice day. And you hear the Discord notification sound on your way out.
Ba-dum.
What are those noises?
It's the equivalent of the you know when you walk into a store, just doo doo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh.
Which I somehow, some fucking way, I'm invisible to those sometimes. So actually, I've scared a lot of people lately, by just randomly appearing next to them. It's like, you made no sound on your way in. It's like, I think I accidentally became Tanner because machines, like motion detectors, stopped giving a shit about me unless I actively try. Like, I think the only one that's actively been able to catch me right now has been the one that's actively been able to read me has been the vintage stock in the mall. That one can read me at least. That's good.
How would you know that? Did you try and steal something?
No, it's just there's a sound it makes when you walk in.
Oof.
So like when you walk in and you walk out, it makes a sound. But there's that for other stores. I think the only one that vintage stock is the only one consistently been able to detect when I walk by, which is weird. Like I have to like stand in front of the Target like motion detector sometimes and just jump in front of it like, hey. Also, there's a door at my work that I have to keep passing by that I have to do like these big ass jumps in front of. Yeah. Weird SCP fact of the day. No.
My place of work is actually another dimension.
Yeah. Alright. Okay. Now, what other place would you like to go to? Or activity you'd like to do?
Sell off some weapons that I actually never ended up using.
If we're gonna go around making money, I'm just gonna cast hot singles in my area.
It's a heavy.
Actually got that spell.
This is just gonna be a side thing, and you don't have to actually like consider anything about it. But that's how he's going to go around making money, and he's just gonna meet up with the party back at the hotel later.
Okay. Just something real quick. Okay. Hot singles in your area. Well, there's one place that's like a goddamn beacon.
Beep beep beep. It's the fucking brothel.
Yes, actually. And then you get like a couple smaller blips here or there. Not because it's a heavily populated town.
Well, it wasn't wrong, that politician. And then head to the brothel.
Alrighty then. Okay, so we're doing this.
Oh dear. Here, someone else to do something more interesting.
Yeah. Let's just say it's 5 gold pieces for an hour in the spa, and then there's various prices for
You want it with a happy ending?
Yeah, there's happy endings. There's actually like 9 options.
Oh.
Okay, some that will. I think the only one you couldn't get with would be Lagar. Okay, you can get with Lagar, Geralt, yes, of Rivia. Don't worry.
Wait a minute.
Don't worry about it. And Sleepy, which those are the only people you wouldn't be able to get some from. So the people you can do it, Lily, female human, for 5 each is in gold pieces. Ecstasy, female tiefling. Thunderhead, male Goliath. Velvet, female extinguished Azamar. Xalshari, female black dragonborn. And
Color, want to know your location?
And Asari, female elf. So Lily for 5, Ecstasy for 7, Thunderhead for 5, Velvet's for 25.
Oh yeah.
Xalshari is for 7, and Asari is for 10.
Wait, are these the?
That's the happy ending prices for each one of them.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Meanwhile, what are other people doing?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. You're selling off supplies. What you selling to the adventurers, Bed Bath and Beyond?
A heavy crossbow and a longbow, which I don't know why I have a longbow. I honestly never use it.
Oh, what?
A longbow.
It's got longer range than the heavy crossbow.
Yeah, but musket.
Fair point. Okay, so
And I thought a hand crossbow, so if I ever want to, like, you know, switch it out.
okay. So they will buy the heavy heavy crossbow for they'll buy it for 25 gold pieces.
Can I try to haggle him up?
You may.
I rolled a haggle. 11. Wow.
Alright. They rolled a 12 on the die, just to spite you.
Alright, 25 it is.
You can't swindle the swindling man! he has a Dimmadome fucking hat, but it's black. And like a twirly, like, handlebar mustache. Yeah.
Ouch.
Alright, well then, I'm gonna try to haggle the longbow. Whatever his
Yeah.
original price.
His original price for the longbow is going to be... also 25 gold pieces.
Well, who knows, maybe gets a nat 1. You can always hope for that.
11 on the die. So that's just another 25. It is. Yeah, he beats you.
I'll take it then.
You try that shit again, I'm gonna lower the price.
Alright.
You try that shit again, I'm gonna lower the price.
Okay. Like, I'm gonna make the deal even worse for you. But yeah, you get 25 for each one. While Rolf has his time in a brothel. Selena, what you doing?
I don't know.
You do
Can't really
got
think of anything.
you do got that book.
Yeah, I guess I'll read the book for 3 days.
All right. What what weapon you?
Obviously, I'm going for the feet.
Yep. So
Gotta get that fell-handed.
yep. All right. And yeah. You learned fell-handed, Marius. What you doing?
I sold that off. I'm gonna head to the bar.
Alrighty then.
Kill some time.
You you go on to Beery's beer shack. With this guy that is just, he's like the Kool-Aid man, but like alcoholic.
God, what a move.
Breaks through the wall. Oh yeah. Takes the cake and runs.
It was a really unfortunate turn of events how I got this way, but fuck it if it doesn't bring in profit.
I mean, if I sing just right, I can just kill a man right now.
Please don't. I have a family of non-beer kids.
What can I roll to do this?
Though I did name one of my kids Bud Light.
Yeah, ouch.
You can roll performance to try and murder this fucking beer man.
Humble beer salesman.
I'm not gonna lie. That man sounds like he's an abomination, and it feels like it would be mercy to do this. That's double as intimidation.
I have kids. I'm gonna say that isn't enough.
That's fair.
Ow, ow, please stop. I will kick you from this bar.
Alright, I'm gonna stop.
I think that was attempted homicide. I don't know how I feel about this.
I definitely feel it's an abomination, and like, how the hell are people okay with this? But
A cleric cursed me this way. and I just keep refilling. It's weird.
Oh god, like. So.
I'm like a Charizard. Like, how much beer is in me actually represents my vitality for some reason.
Oh, that's like. So could you like tip over and just, get a mug and. Oh,
How do you think I get so many kegs of this shit?
It's like bleeding yourself out to get some mud.
Yeah. Alright.
I trip him and get some free beer. I'm kidding.
You just see a bunch of people fucking jump you.
No, that'd be hilarious. Free beer, walk away.
Alright. This feels like a natural stopping point for the session. I feel like if Greg has any more shopping, he can do that off camera. I'm surprised none of you went to the Humane Society. 'Cause those sell animals. 'Cause it's a pound.
I've been beaten down. I'm not gonna let another one die with me.
Yeah, you're not gonna fall for that trap again. Alright. Yeah, this seems like a natural stopping point. And then we can move on to Kine. So, and without further ado, oops, I need to actually switch screens to